Hey guys, it's Brian with PS4 Trophies, and I want to kind of talk about Share Factory here. This is Sony's recently announced PlayStation 4 built-in video editing system. And I figured as a video editor myself, having uploaded nearly 900 YouTube game clips, I figured I was going to talk about it. This is not a full review, this is based on what I saw in the trailer, but I do want to break it down for you, kind of show you things that I noticed in the trailer that I thought were cool, interesting, or maybe even lacking. So basically it's going to allow you to combine and edit your videos. Here's a screenshot. Underneath the main video up top is your timeline here. That's your main video, what your finished edited project will look like. And right here where that arrow's pointing is a transition that you can go from one scene to another scene using a fancy little transition. I'm not a big fan of them, but there it is. So underneath that, this is all the parts that make up the timeline. The top blue bar is the videos, the middle one's yellow, which there's nothing there, but that's commentary, and the green one is music that you can add. Underneath here, here's your way you navigate. You can actually use the touchpad to quickly scrub left or right through the video. You can use the right stick or the D-pad to make finer left and right adjustments. Now you can easily add clips, and on the add clip screen I noticed down here you have a maximum number of 40 clips you can add at a maximum time of 20 minutes. So 20-minute video using up to 40 clips, and it'll show you above that how many you currently have in there and what time. Now you can use, again, transitions I mentioned earlier. It turns orange when you go through the transition right there. I'm not a big fan of heavy use of transitions, so be careful with that. Use them at your discretion. You can also add commentary. This is the yellow bar here on the timeline, and it looks like you're going to use the PlayStation camera. I do wonder and hope that you're able to use a Bluetooth headset of some sort, just because acoustically it'll sound a lot better, cleaner. But you can use the PlayStation camera to also do the audio recording. Of course, this is assuming you can find a PlayStation camera. Also, you can use music tracks. You can add music. There's built-in music in the system here already for you. Kind of surprised that I don't see the Music Unlimited logo anywhere here, but what I do see is there is a USB import option, and that's kind of fascinating because that'll allow you to take any music that you have, put it on a USB flash drive, stick it into the PlayStation 4 system, and import that music into the video clip. Now I do warn you that if you do use third-party music, especially on YouTube, you'll get a lot of content ID claims, so be careful. I tend to steer away from any copyrighted music in any video I make, so just be aware of that if you do intend to do this on YouTube, especially if you're going to monetize your video. And you can also share your videos with the world here, they claim, and that's true, mostly true. You can see it here. There's just a couple things that I have issues with, and once you're done creating the video, you have the option to upload it directly to Facebook or to export it to an attached USB device, such as a flash drive. If you want to upload the video to YouTube, the #1 video sharing service in the universe, and also the third most viewed overall website, you will have to export it to a USB device and then plug that USB drive into your home computer and upload it to YouTube from there. Now, it's easy for me to do and probably for a lot of you guys, but it's not going to be so easy for my 9-year-old nephew. Sony needs to really have the capability to upload directly to YouTube. That's what people want. That's what we're using this thing for. I feel like that is something that will get added in the future, hopefully, but not having it at launch is kind of a major disappointment, at least for me. And I'm sure the lack of the actual YouTube app here is to blame. I was kind of bothered. I read the PlayStation blog on the PlayStation site, and anytime someone asked, and there was a lot of people that asked about being able to upload directly to YouTube, they kept replying with, you can, using a USB export. Well, that's not exactly what consumers want. It's not the easiest way to do it. You know, they kind of give us this insulting BS corporate answer. I'd rather them have them say, you know, we're looking into it, or we hope to make that possible in the future. But whatever, it is what it is for now. But as for the Share Factory, as it stands now, based solely on what I saw from this trailer, it appears that it delivers on its promise to make it an easy way to edit videos. Not exactly the easiest way to share videos with the lack of YouTube support, but it'll allow people to create up to 20-minute videos and share them nonetheless, with looks to be a fairly easy process. And once I get my hands on it, I can take a closer look, because I do fear that it made it possibly look easier than what it really is. So Sony, if you want to send me a beta of it, please do. I will definitely kind of dig into it and make sure it is as easy as it appears here. There are a few other things that I do have questions about. For one, how well does it mix the audio commentary with the game volume? Or does it cut the game volume out completely when you do an audio commentary? I'm sure it cuts it out completely if you add music, and also, speaking of music, is the music royalty free? Also, another kind of thing I see that didn't have, it's not exactly maybe the most basic thing video editors do, but it doesn't allow for watermarks. Watermarks are something they add on top of your video to essentially claim ownership. You see my watermark in this video. It's the PS4 Trophies logo on the bottom left. It's there because if someone were to steal my video and upload it as their own, my watermark would prove that the video was originally mine. So I kind of would like to see Share Factory have the ability to add a basic optional watermark that would overlay the content creator's PSN name. I think that would just be a nice little feature. So that's it, guys. That's Share Factory. Kind of broke it down a little bit and quickly there for you. So if you do have any questions, if I can answer them, I certainly will. And until next time, guys, happy trophy hunting.